Hey guys, welcome to my channel, where we look into the hidden microcosmos of sea monkeys and other instant pets. Today we're going to be unboxing and testing out this vintage toy. It's an incredibly rare Sea Monkeys Penquarium that was originally released in 1999. I have memories of these things from when I was a kid, but they almost felt like a dream, so it's cool to be holding this in my hands today. The Penquarium was a novelty toy that works as a pen, but also allows you to put a few sea monkeys inside as a sort of portable aquarium. I have a Sea Monkey Ocean Zoo tank here that I started about a month ago that's doing really well, so these are the sea monkeys I'll be using today. I imagine the Penquarium was designed for kids to take to school to amaze and impress their friends by the fact that something so ridiculous actually exists. It's a similar concept to the Sea Monkeys Aquarium watch, which came out 2 years earlier in 1997. It allowed you to put 1 or 2 sea monkeys into the watch and carry them around with you. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a full-length video on this watch in the future. Now, the Penquarium was only available for a short time in the 90s. I'm not sure if it's because they weren't popular, or because people weren't too thrilled at the idea of torturing their sea monkeys inside something so claustrophobic. Either way, we're going to try it out today. From the research I've done, it seems these were sold in both the US and Italy, which is why there's mostly Italian written on the packaging of my one. I was super lucky to find this in excellent condition on eBay a few months back, and picked it up for $85 US. I know that seems a little pricey, but these vintage sea monkey items are getting harder and harder to come by these days, and you never really know when another one will come up for sale. Plus, I thought it would make an interesting video because I haven't seen anybody else mention this on YouTube before. I know a lot of people don't seem to like the idea of opening these vintage items, but I'm not really much of a collector, so I'm not bothered about opening it. This kit comes with the 3 packets we need to start a sea monkey colony. They're over 20 years old though, and I can feel that they're quite wet, which means they've absorbed a lot of moisture, and there's definitely no chance I'll be able to hatch them even if I tried. Packet number 2 was literally filled with liquid, and the food packet smelt really bad when I opened it up, so I just threw all of these away. There's also a small feeding spoon in there. This is the vintage style one that had a different size scoop on each end. The smaller scoop is for measuring out food, and the larger one is for adding in the plasma packet number 4, if you happen to have that. There's also an accordion style pipette, which is a great tool for aerating your sea monkey tank. But it also has a nice wide opening at the end, which will allow me to suck up the sea monkeys from my tank and put them into the Penquarium. And now we've come to the Penquarium itself. At the top it says Amazing Life Sea Monkeys, with what appears to be a swimming sea monkey that's holding a small magnifying glass to help you see your pets a little better. There's another on the back, which shows 2 sea monkeys playing at the beach. The top here comes off to expose the tip of the pen, but when I tried to write with it, it doesn't seem to work. I guess after 20 years of sitting in the packet, the ink is all dried up. Now, because the Penquarium can't stand up on its own, there's also a blue base stand to hold it upright, which features a sea monkey face peering through some aquarium plants. The next step is to put our sea monkeys inside. As I mentioned, this Ocean Zoo tank was started about a month ago, so there are plenty of adults in there now. The back of the packet gives some instructions on how to add them into the Penquarium. It all seems pretty straightforward. Just unscrew the tip of the pen and then add them in. I'm going to put a few in here, but only for a short time, because I don't want to stress them out too much. I've translated what's written on the back, and it does mention that this is just a temporary abode for your sea monkeys, and shouldn't replace their main tank. I know some people have concerns with doing this kind of thing, but I have some sea monkeys that I've put under my microscope multiple times in only a single drop of water for up to 5 minutes, and they've still lived happy long lives afterwards, so I don't think it's too much of a problem. And here it is. After 23 years, the Sea Monkeys Penquarium finally has some residents. It looks like they're really enjoying swimming around in here, and it's quite fun to see them in a new environment. I do wish the Sea Monkey company still made novelty toys like this, though I guess they're probably not quite as popular now as they were a few decades ago. There does seem to be a bit of a resurgence happening, and it's great to see the community online slowly building back up now. Make sure to let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and what else you'd like to see on my channel in the future. I'm going to pop the sea monkeys back into their tank now so they can rejoin their friends. To put them back, it's important to remove them first using a pipette, and then pour the remaining water in afterwards. That's all from me today. If you guys are interested in seeing extra content from me, make sure to check me out on TikTok and Instagram. Links are all in the description. Thanks for coming on this nostalgic journey with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.